Starting at forward, number 91, Brody Schlunt. Starting at forward, number 46, Max Bowe. And starting at center, number 38, Dylan Santerra. Now let's talk about the rest of the Zephyrs. The Zephyrs are coached by Jesse Santerra. And now the starting lineup for today's home team, the Osseo Leafers. Starting at goal, number 1, Donovan Nash. Starting on defense, number 3, Ryan Overstein. Starting on defense, number 4, Zach. Starting at forward, number 7, Brady Krantz. Starting at forward, number 11, Owen Burness. And starting at center, number 18, Cody Leader. Now we'll go on the rest of the Leafers. The Leafers are coached by Scott Alexander, Rex Zacharias, Derek Peltier, and PJ. He's kind of a big deal. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now ask that you stand as you are able. Please remove your caps. The flag of the Star Spangled Banner.
Is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, welcome back to Rochester, Minnesota, Graham Arena Complex on the Olmsted County Fairgrounds, Rink 4. The Orange Bracket Championship of this year's Big Pumpkin Invitational. Osseo Maple Grove to our left, Mahtomedi to our right, with my partner in crime, some would say my partner in life, Tony Scott. Tony, good morning.
How you doing today, Peter?
I'm so good. I got Swedish meatballs made by Grandma Darlene.
Yeah.
It's not Gibson. I almost called her Darlene Gibson. Yeah. But Darlene is taking care of us this weekend. This is a perfect time to give a little shout out to those in the Rochester community who help put on a fabulous tournament every year.
They do. They do.
As previously stated, Osseo Maple Grove and Mahtomedi, and it's in front and they score! Osseo Maple Grove! Wow. 17 seconds into the first period, 2 shots on the board, and it's 1-0 Leafbirds. Zach Martin, that's not Zach Martin, that's Kobe Roeder. The 18 looked like a 16.
Kobe was on the championship team last year. I remember he was a stay-at-home defender for the Leafbirds.
Well, this time he's jumping into the play, and he puts the
Leafbirds playing forward.
1-0, and he'll line up at center, and why not? It's only been 17 seconds. The Zephyrs will look to rebound. We'll toss it down to Robin Cook for the assists. Grady Kranz on the assist. Roeder, Reader, do we know what it is?
Raider.
It's Raider?
Yep.
Raider, not Reader or Roeder. Raider.
I believe you said Raider.
He said Reader.
Really?
He did.
I said Reader? I said Raider.
I said Roeder.
I broadcast a bunch of their games last year. I feel like Raider is coming back to me.
All right, we'll go with Raider then.
Oakland Raider.
Oakland Raider. Skating ahead from
Las
Mahtomedi.
Vegas Raider now, right?
It would be a Las Vegas Raider. Cam Marshall, first-year Pee-wee. Very skilled forward who really lit it up last year during last year's Squirtacular. Now skating with the Mahtomedi Pee-wee AA team. Here's Riker Dunbar. Dunbar, the biggest kid on the ice. And on the Mahtomedi power play, they will set him up in front of the opposing net, and he will not move. As the puck finds a home in the corner. Rolling along the boards, James Levine into the middle. Gets it to Marshall. Marshall will go one-on-one, banks it off the wall, finds a skate. And the Leaf Birds will turn the puck back up ice into the middle. Across the blue line, here's a slap shot. That goes wide. Anders Olsen launching a bomb from just high of the top side of the circle.
Anders is the younger brother of Wyatt Olsen, who is Denver University commit.
Ah, okay. All right. Bloodlines. There's Sampere number 1 throws it up to Bo.
There's 3 of them.
Zephyrs can't find a handle. Bo goes down.
You literally have a mathematical chance just to say Bo when a Mahtomedi kid gets the puck and being right, like
Bo or Sampere?
or Sampere, either one. Just say
Okay.
Bo or Sampere and you'll be right.
Oh, Mahtomedi is one of those easy teams because they never have more than 12 guys on the team, and they have names on the backs of their jerseys.
Yeah.
Icing waved off. Leaf Birds will start with a fresh quintet of players out there. Oh, a pass goes through. It's still loose. No whistle yet. That's one of those.
That's gonna be a penalty there on Sampere, Dylan.
Oh, Dylan Sampere
used the shoulder on that one.
He used the shoulder, but you know what his problem was? The elbow came up.
Right.
If he would have kept his elbow down, we wouldn't have a problem here.
And you can get away with that shoulder and elbow in tighter spaces, but in the middle of the ice, right?
In the middle of the ice.
Now there's his dad, Jesse, right there, the coach of the Zephyrs. Probably not very happy with his son, Dylan. Jesse played at St. Mary's University. Really good skills trainer for a living. So hockey's in the bloodlines for the Samperes.
That's an understatement. Here's a chance for the Leaf Birds. Goaltender Brandon Wright on his belly. Eventually comes back to his feet. He knocks it away. I've always liked Brandon Wright as a goaltender. He's an interesting goalie to watch. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, there's
Very
been
active.
a lot of great
Very
goalies in the
active.
Mahtomedi system. Let's just go through them. You know, there's tons of great ones, including Ben Dardis, who won the Frank Brimsick Award last March.
Spring?
Speaking of coaches, head coach Scott Alexander leads the Maple Grove Leaf Birds. Scott's been on the helm for, I want to say 5 or 6 years, several state tournament appearances. Cut his teeth playing at Armstrong High School back in the late 80s, maybe early 90s. Great guy, runs the SDP off-season program as well.
It's only been 5 or 6 years. It feels like he's been there for 2 decades at this point.
Well, he wasn't there for the 16 team, right? Because that was Curtis Janicki when they won state in Grand Rapids. So
I don't know. I don't remember.
fall
any
of 16,
this
I
stuff.
believe he took the keys. So this would be his 6th season, 7th season?
The keys to the Ferrari that
It is a
the
Ferrari.
Osseo Maple Grove Pee-wee AA team.
Yes.
As the Leaf Birds come up flying through the neutral zone, that's Braden Ewell. Who's a backhand try. Doesn't get all the way to the net. And Marshall clears it in the neutral zone. 15 seconds to go in that Sampere penalty. Just under 10 minutes to play in the first period.
Oof.
Mahtomedi has yet to register a shot on goal. And the blue line tapped ahead, intercepted by Dunbar. Dunbar had a little bit of space. His shot goes off a shin pad and wide. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here on Rink 4 at the Graham Arena Complex. Marshall working his way around the back of the Osseo Maple Grove net. And shot attempt goes wide.
All right, so I have the lowdown on the bows. But I don't know which one is which. I might find out between periods because Mom is literally 12 feet from me.
Oh! Oh, I made the same noise that a couple of grandparents just below me made. What on earth just happened? Wow, a ground ball hops over the glove of Donovan Knapp. And, without that hop, Knapp stops that easily, but we are all tied up 1-1 with 9:13 to go in the first period.
What a terrible break there. I mean, those are the worst. The bouncing puck is the goaltender's worst nightmare.
Oh, my gosh. But the old adage... I believe that'll be Riker Dunbar with the goal. That is his 5th of the tournament for number 45. Comes into this game. The 2-1 record, they've been outscored 4-1 in the first period, so a fast start key for the Leafbirds in their attempt to capture that orange bracket championship. Mahtomedi is allowed now officially 1 goal in the first period. Key for the Leafbirds, strong finish, key for the Zephyrs.
The 10th annual Big Pumpkin. That just seems so weird to say. It's like just yesterday this all started.
That was a weird time to throw that in there.
I just thinking Big Pumpkin,
You feeling nostalgic?
No, actually part of it was the having these white and orange. The first year we had just a 16-team tournament. And then we switched to this 24-team format, and it's these teams in the white and orange have great seasons. They really do. We've had state champions come out of the orange and the white. We've had plenty of good state runner-up come out of the orange and the white. So it's like a lot of good teams here in this field. I feel like these two teams are a perfect example of that.
The Big Pumpkin is one of those tournaments where, sure, it might be a consolation bracket, but the winners of the consolation brackets only have 1 loss. And it doesn't look like the Leafbirds are going to be losing any time soon.
Raiders!
Obi Raider with his 2nd goal of the period, 2-1. Osseo Maple Grove.
Same goal, right 3 feet out.
Wright drops down to his knees and just over the shoulder, Kobe Raider pots his 2nd of the contest. 7:23 to go in the first period. Feels like the first period has kind of flown by as well. Once again, it is incumbent on the Zephyrs to answer the bell. And it's Kranz again. Kranz gets his 2nd assist of the period as well as Wright covers up and freezes.
I got the lowdown on the Mahtomedi Bows.
Yeah, the bowdown. Not the
bowdown. There you go.
Trademark.
Max and Charlie, 46 and 27, are twins. And Tommy is the older brother.
Boy, that must be a lively household.
How about that for convenient drop-off for hockey practice?
Well, thank goodness for the
My whole
parents. They're all on
family's
the
gone.
same team.
Yeah, I know. The whole family's gone. I think there's a little sister over there, so at least 3/4 of the family is gone.
So pass through the middle, plucked out of the air by a Leaf Bird. That's number 14, Anders Olsen, starting the offensive zone entry, getting it to Starkey. Starkey now down below the Mahtomedi goal line. Taps it off the back of the Mahtomedi goal. Starkey still has it. On his backhand being pressured up to the top of the zone. It goes off Landon Samper, and Wright staying with the puck, knocking it away. Held in at the line. And carried out by the Zephyrs. Here is one of the Bows. Charlie. He dumps it in, and now Max Bow goes after the puck. They're all out on the ice right now.
I don't think they're in the same line, though.
No, but they just happen to be on the ice together. Samper cutting in front. Samper tries to split the D and ends up catching a knee. Hickory dickory dock.
Think about that, though. It's 4 kids like the Bows have. Everyone is special, if you think about it. You got the oldest, who's always the favorite, right? You know, he gets to do all things first.
Sure.
Then you got the twins, and then you got a daughter at the fourth. Like, literally everybody's the favorite. You're the youngest. You're the favorite too. You're the baby.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. See.
Look at this. Look at this face. Tell me this face wasn't the favorite. Sheesh. I don't know. Speaking of favorites, I don't think there's a favorite in this game. Two very evenly matched teams as Mahtomedi goes on the power play.
So Landon Sampere is at the top of the power play right now. It was Dylan last year who was on the top of the umbrella.
Yep.
Remember that?
I do. I also
Here he
remember there
goes.
was another Sampere on the team.
There was not.
There wasn't? Henry's too old? Henry
was a bantam. That's Dylan's older brother.
What about Conrad Sampere?
There was not a Conrad one.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
No, there is. He's just not
Yeah.
in the Mahtomedi system. Conrad Sampere played for Hill Murray
Yes.
a long time ago.
Yes. And speaking of Hill Murray, they're all heading there now.
As Dylan Sampere rotates off the half wall, tosses it across to Bo. Bo taking a look. Bo to Landon Sampere at the top of the umbrella. Down to Bo.
See?
Now to Sampere shooting off the blocker.
It's a thing of beauty. I'm telling you, this is a thing of beauty. Look at that. They overplay it. Perfection.
Shooting too high into the black netting. One last note about the Samperes going to Hill Murray. I can already hear people watching the broadcast going, they're too good for that. No, this is a family legacy thing. You go to Hill Murray.
Jesse played at Mahtomedi, but his brother Brandon played at Hill Murray,
See?
who's also on the bench. I love that. Two brothers coaching together.
I knew one branch of the family tree ended up at Hill Murray.
Yes. And Henry's there, and so is Boomer DeMars and Rylan DeMars. All of them are headed that way.
There's a Bodie somewhere.
Yes, that's Brandon's son.
Okay.
And then there's, I'm totally drawing a blank on the oldest one, who's the oldest of Brandon's kids. He's a senior at Hill Murray. I can see his face, but I can't think of his name right now. One's in 05 and one's in 06.
There's a shot on goal. Puck still loose. Good on the Osseo Maple Grove netminder Knapp to stay with it. Now Bo, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey all the way across to Sampere. He shoots. That goes wide. Puck wagon wheels its way to Landon. Now to Dylan Sampere. Sampere walking in, picks his spot, and he sends one off the post.
Caden Sampere. Thank you, Google.
Oh, heavens. I promise we won't bring up the Sampere family again for the
Not
rest
unless
of the
they
game.
light the lamp, which could very easily happen here.
Riker Dunbar carries it ahead for Mahtomedi. He's got the goal for the Zephyrs. And Sampere gets it to number 91, Brody Schlunt. Schlunt finds himself all alone in the Osseo Maple Grove zone. It'll be carried out now by Yabez Perju. Tossed it ahead for Starkey, and Starkey couldn't get a handle on it. Smart play there by Anders Olsen to wait for everybody to get on side. Just over 3 minutes to go in the opening period. It's James Levine. Levine into the middle. Schlunt picks it up. Going 1-on-2. Schlunt dribbles the puck toward the Osseo Maple Grove net. No chance of that going in, although I shouldn't say that, considering Dunbar's shot might as well have been
pucks to net.
An ant marching towards its home.
There's some things I like about this Osseo Maple Grove team I'm spotting right now.
What do you like so far?
They're well coached. They got some size, you know. They aren't that Kukin and Faber skill, but they have some things that are going to really pay off long term. It's the size and the speed and the coaching.
Well, they seem to play as one.
Yeah.
I know it sounds cliche to say that, but each, if you think of a hand and each finger is a player, they combine nicely to create a fist.
A nice fit, I agree.
And they use that fist to just punch, metaphorically. Of course. The Leafbirds doing the dirty work along the boards. Eventually it ends up on the stick of Dylan Sampere. And Carithers, big-bodied Aiden Carithers, Carries the puck into the corner and creating a Leaf Bird possession. And Dylan Samper will carry it out. He's got Bo and Bo on either side of him. Beautiful move. Here's Samper, kicks it to himself, and he scores! Oh, holy Zephyr, inside out, kicks it to himself, top shelf.
Beautiful play there by Dylan.
Justin, can you clip that, please? You already did it? All right. You got a thumbs up from Justin, who in his brain is telling me to shut my pie hole and get back to the game. So 1:34 to go in the first period. We're all tied up at 2-2. Beautiful play by Dylan Samper with the equalizer. That's Dylan's third goal of the tournament.
Mahtomedi centers goal scored by number 38, Dylan Samper. Assisted by number 27, Charlie Bowe, trying to do the strength goal, 12 minutes and 26 seconds.
Charlie Bowe with the assist on that goal. We'll see if the Zephyrs can continue the momentum. Dunbar retreats into the neutral zone, gives it to Landon Samper. Landon tries to feather the puck into the zone. It's quickly scooped up by the Leaf Birds and sent right back where it came from. Zach Mielke.
Man, these periods go fast, don't they?
They certainly do when two quality teams are playing. His chance for Schlunt. Schlunt, the puck is still loose from his knees. Brody Schlunt rolls the puck around the back of the OMG net. And now it comes into the neutral zone. Big line change for the Leaf Birds. My goodness, fellas. A little communication on who's coming off when might be nice. The Zephyrs go D to D. Dunbar.
These teams move the puck so well.
Very, very well. His team's very good at staying wide of each other and finding the soft spaces on the ice as well. Another long pass that is rejected by Mahtomedi's Connor Tempelis. And the calls for Eat It. That'll round out the first period. So after 14 minutes of play, Osseo Maple Grove and Mahtomedi tied 2-2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
We're back with our second period. Mahtomedi and Osseo Maple Grove tied at 2-2. Here in the orange bracket final of the 10th annual Big Pumpkin. And we'll see who draws not first blood, but next blood. Here in the second frame, a long shot from the point, snared and hung on to by Brandon Wright. Shots on goal for the first period, 10-9. In favor of the Zephyrs.
Hard.
Face off down in the Zephyrs.
Wow.
The Zephyrs zone. What?
Is it a devil or a Zephyr?
Well, I think Devils might be easier to pronounce.
Yes.
Might also be less confusing because a Zephyr can be a train.
Yeah, and it's a wind.
And it's the god of wind.
Yeah.
Mahtomedi is so unique, so different.
Yeah. So unique, they don't even have a rink in their city.
It's kind of funny, isn't it?
And they have a state championship, though. Think about all the cities that have a rink, but not a state championship. I can think of a town that has 4 rinks and not a state championship. I take that back. Not this one.
I take that back. Rochester has
one.
You have one. They also have a
I was in the
double
building
runner-up.
when they won, too, by the way.
What year was that?
77 or 78, 77.
Grandpa, what were the 70s
amazing.
like?
It's amazing.
What were the 70s like,
It was amazing.
Grandpa?
The cell phones weren't as good, but other than that, it was about the same.
The face-off to the right of Brandon Wright. The puck is down, and Sampere wins the draw. It's rolled around the back to Schlunt, now intercepted by Kobe Rader. Rader's got both of the Osseo Maple Grove goals, both assisted by Grady Kranz. Now into the middle. Here's a shot. Stopped by Wright. Rader overskates and ends up giving the puck back to Mahtomedi, and they give the puck right back to Osseo Maple Grove. Now Rader working his way behind Wright. Rader.
I take that back about the skills of like Kukin and Faber. This Raider kid can really move the puck and stick handle and got some nice skill there.
Got some tools.
We saw it last year. He was just super undersized compared to the Kuznick and Nelsons and Andersons of the world.
Well, you hope that everybody who plays AA their first year gets better in their second year. It's kind of the name of the game, isn't it?
That's why it's so great.
Improvement. And that is icing. 11:36 to go in the second period. 2-2. The chill starting to set in on rink 4.
Yeah. Holding out on my hat.
Holding out on your hat.
I've gone to gloves.
Soft.
Yesterday, game 2, I had hat and gloves. Got cold in here.
By the end of the day, we'll both be wearing a hat and gloves. Puck down in the OMG zone. The Leafbirds go D to D and begin the breakout. Tapped ahead, chasing after it. That is Starkey. It's taken away by Landon Sampere. Sampere off the wall to Marshall. Marshall to Levine. Once again off the boards. Levine, one of the leading scorers for Mahtomedi coming into today's game. I know you have the stat sheet right there. Why don't you remind me how many points James Levine has?
James has 2 goals and 4 assists coming in to today's game. This Dunbar kid is good.
He's got his 5th goal today.
That's amazing. He's a D.
Yeah.
5 goals and 1 assist.
But when has Mahtomedi ever played a traditional 3-forward, 2G?
That's true. That's
Even their
true.
goaltenders.
Yeah,
think
that's
back
true.
to Jackson Chizak and now Brandon Wright. Their Mahtomedi goaltenders can all handle the puck.
They had another goalie. Charlie Brandt was another Pee-wee goalie who played in the Founders Cup here. Good football player, too, Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Skating ahead now, it's a Sampere, shocker, who cuts around her defender. He's got Marshall in the middle. Sampere shooting, stopped and held on to by Knapp.
His stride is so easy.
Natural.
Natural.
The face-off to the right of Knapp. And
The odds that his brother Bodie or Caden are watching this right now.
high.
You think so?
High.
I'd say low.
I'd say high.
I'd say in the 15%.
Well, we'll see if... I was going to say what percentage chance Osseo Maple Grove converts to 2-on-1. Turns out it's 0% chance. Puck squirts into the neutral zone. Here's a chance for Bowe. Tommy Bowe tried to go 1-on-2 and ended up all by himself, carrying it ahead now. Puck stuck along the boards. There's a big crop of White Bear Lake Bears down there waiting along the glass. They'll play in the Little Pumpkin Championship. It should be right after this.
We got White Bear and Woodbury, a little east side battle.
Yep. Now Bo dumps it in, doesn't get very far, and the clearance attempt doesn't get very far either, but it ends up being a chance for Kranz. He shoots, blocker saved by Wright. Still battling for it. The puck rolling into the neutral zone, off the glass. Owen Verness on the half wall. Kranz shoots, didn't get all of that one. It goes wide. Verness into the middle, winding and firing too high. You know, if you would have just shot that instead of winding up, you might have gotten the shot on net.
It may have hit the net instead of the netting.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a personal pet peeve of mine.
Shout out to our sponsor, Lots of Matza Pizza. Half-pound cheese on every frozen pizza you pick up. And you can find them anywhere. I see them in gas stations now.
I'm still waiting for you to bring a ton of frozen pizzas in a pizza
and just start
oven.
serving it up?
Yes.
Rinks don't like that. Once it's sell concessions. Don't like when you start serving food. Like Bloomington hates it.
Well,
we had to get a special permit.
A
cook our own pizza.
A concession stand that remains unnamed is officially charging $5 for a hot dog. So, yeah, I'm bringing my own pizza.
Wow, unnamed. We have to call out these culprits. Who is that?
Bloomington.
$5?
It's $5.
Folks,
It's
is it like a big one, like a big Chicago? It's just a standard
And it only comes with ketchup and mustard. No onions, no relish, no jalapeno.
That's
no
a
nothing.
rip-off.
Wow.
They're just doing a community service, no heartburn community service.
Speaking of service, Sampere will provide you a little service. Landon Sampere cutting in front, goes to the backhand, goes top shelf, and Mahtomedi now leads 3-2.
And the hype is real.
The hype is real? Okay.
We hyped him before the tournament. And
during the tournament?
And a little bit during the tournament, too.
Probably 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player. Hope his brother saw that.
Am I crazy in thinking that both of these fan sections are a little meh today?
Sparse?
A little quiet today?
Yeah, a little quiet. Maybe they've had a little too much fun at the hotel bar.
Wow, that's presumptive of you. And
I don't know.
Goes wide.
You're right. I think it is a little quiet. I thought our St. Michael and Duluth East fans were bubbly.
Yes. I suppose when you are a team that has as high of aspirations as Osseo Maple Grove and Mahtomedi, anything less than the ultimate championship game feels a little bit like a letdown.
Yeah. Here's Redpath. He was on this team last year.
Vinny Redpath, one of those shifty defenders.
Here's a little known fact. The Redpaths, the DeMars, and the Egans are all somewhat related. And we've seen them all, seems like. Right? How many have we seen over the years?
We have an Ancestry.com account and you lurk through these people's families.
People tell me these things.
You're like the Ken Burns of utterly useless family information.
I like to connect the dots. I'm sorry.
You're a big puzzle kid, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Cutting in front, Bo tries a shot. That goes wide. Cutting through the neutral zone, an odd man rush if they hurry and can get to the puck. Kranz chasing it, Dunbar.
Kranz was on this team last year.
Yes, he was. Shoulder to shoulder. Leafbirds will hold the zone. 6:18 to go in the second period. All the way through the neutral zone. Some of these passes just not connecting the way they were during the first period. Kranz all the way across, nobody home.
Ooh.
A nice play there by Osseo Maple Grove. Zach Mielke to get a stick on that. That is another hallmark of Mahtomedi. In addition to short benches and skilled players, they like to stretch the ice. Marshall's got Sampere in the middle to Sampere, and he backhands it just wide.
Big sad save by Knapp there.
Big sad save.
Pad save. Might have come off sad. I think you're the one that's sad.
I'm not
You're
sad.
sad this 10th annual is almost over.
Swedish meatballs. I'm a happy camper. I got something to eat.
We got a little pumpkin to hand out next game.
The pequeña calabaza.
Yeah,
How's that for
I think
Spanish
that's
accent?
Spanish for small pumpkin. Or
Spanish
something.
for little pumpkin.
It is, huh? I confess, I looked it up.
Of course you did. We shot from the
And
point.
while I was
go.
looking it up, I found the lineage between. No, I'm just kidding.
I still think you have a family tree like the nuclear codes hidden somewhere
Of every player in the state.
on your compound. Rotating along the half wall, Osseo Maple Grove's Anders Olsen threw it to the point.
Is
That
this
was
the broadcast
Brody
where you said I had
Lutton.
a blessed life, or was that the
A charmed
previous
life.
one? Charmed life. There we go.
Marshall over to Bo. A stretch pass there. And a stretch save, Donovan Knapp. It was a shot that had neither mustard nor speed on it. It's gloved easily by Wright and held on. You done?
I'm just drumming there. Sorry.
You know Weird Al did a parody of this song?
It was probably really. Which song was it?
Gump.
Yeah, he did.
Gump sat alone on a bench in the park.
Oh my God,
name
it's
is
so
Forrest. He'd casually remark.
That's
Check it
funny.
out.
That's funny.
Check it out. All right, I need somebody to score a goal here. 4:37 to go in the second period. At the line, Osseo Maple Grove offsides. If they would have held on to the puck, and offsides again. Shots on goal, 14-14 at this point of the game.
Weird Al did not do a cover on the Bare Naked Ladies.
He did not.
I don't think he did.
No, he did not.
More.
I do love this song, though.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah. Not my childhood.
My older sisters would play this song over and over again. That American Pie era.
Yes, that's late '90s, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think American Pie came out in '99.
Yep.
Somewhere around there. Making myself hungry thinking about lots of matzo, brupa pizzas, and pie.
Oof.
Somebody spread out, please. All right, the puck comes off the side wall, cutting in front. Sam Pear, fans on the shot. A 3-on-3. Interesting.
You don't hear that call very often.
No, it looks a little bit like a football game where the line of scrimmage is moving backwards. Officially under 4 minutes to play in the second period. A couple of bodies go flying. And it ends up being the Leaf Birds with the puck. Carithers shoots, never got to the net. Dunbar, headman's up to Samper. Samper, he split the D on his first goal. Let's see if he can do it again. He cannot. Dylan Samper, Tommy Bowe, and James Levine, the forward trio on the ice for Mahtomedi right now.
Seems like the boys are, both teams, a little tired.
A little
Decision making is a little off right now.
not a lot of juice right now. Here's Kobe Rader, a 4-on-2 chance for Osseo Maple Grove. Shot, rebound, follows his own rebound. A glove save and then a blocker save by Brandon Wright. In front, Kranza shot and a big save by Brandon Wright.
Wright's working right now.
Wright is right for you. And going behind the net, player goes down.
I don't know what that was. Was there a check in that?
I would not call that a
exchange?
body check. I think they were both going for the puck, and I think that the Mahtomedi kid just kind of awkwardly lost his skates. Of course, now that I've said that, somebody's going to watch the replay, clip it, and then
Right.
tweet at me and tell me what an idiot I am. Here come the Leaf Birds on the backhand try to the forehand. Down to the opposite side, a centering pass. Somebody from Mahtomedi got a stick on it. Disrupted the puck's natural path. Marshall into the middle. A slick little play by Starkey to
That was a
turn.
good
and
little regroup.
hand it off to the D. That'll be icing.
Didn't work out though.
Nope.
What do you got planned for after the game? Today,
After this
Peter?
game, I'm going to go grab another bowl.
No,
of,
after the tournament.
Oh,
You go home and then what
I'm
do you
going to
do?
drive home for one thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive home, and then I'm going to play hockey later tonight.
All right.
Yeah,
Good for
we
you.
got hockey at 9:45 tonight. No, I can't decide which jersey I'm going to wear.
Uh-oh. You might want to wear that Jefferson Bianchi jersey I got this weekend.
No, I think I'll
That's
ask.
a penalty.
Of course it is.
That was a penalty.
Oh, maybe a power play will spice things up a little bit. 1:59 to go. In the second period.
It's 12:22 p.m. Central.
Yep.
That means we're 22 minutes into a Vikings game. Any guess as to the score?
At the risk of sounding long-winded, I tend not to look at NFL scores while I'm working because it just puts me in a bad mood.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anybody who's just watching this and not watching the Vikes lead 7-3.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
6:04 remaining in the first quarter. The Cardinals just scored a field goal, kicked a field goal.
Okay. I'll take it. It's a long shot and they score!
That's Dylan Samper's second of the day.
12 seconds into the power play, and yeah, gosh, wow, zero cheers? Are we too good to get excited about a game?
Sweet shot. That was a sweet shot.
Catch and release like a bass fishing tournament. He rips it top shelf. And as soon as he scored, his shoulder just kind of dropped. Like, hey, did you guys see what I did right
that
there?
Was sweet. That was a nice shot by Dylan.
I am the premier Samper.
Right now, assistant coach Brandon in his plaid is the premier Samper, but he could get knocked off pretty quick. I believe that Jesse and Brandon are the only brothers. If you debunk this, the only brothers to be Mr. Hockey finalists. Challenge me. Challenge me.
Bianchi?
Tony Bianchi wasn't, and there wasn't when Steve was a senior at Jefferson.
And a shot on goal by Crayons, held on to by Wright. I feel like there's
Tony.
I feel like there's a Road in there somewhere.
No?
No? I know Pete Road was a finalist at one point.
No. We could find it. That's more for Carl. Carl could dig that one up on our staff.
Oh, is Carl here?
No, but when I find him, I'm going to put him on that task.
Buck down in the Mahtomedi zone.
There's a father-son, but I don't think the brothers.
Who's the father-son?
Well, I know Jason and Dylan Godbout. Right? There's just two run right off the top of my head.
One more Godbout in the pipeline. Gavin skating for the Woodbury Pee Wee AA team.
This weekend.
Dunbar goes hard into the boards of his own volition. Here's a chance for the Zephyrs, 2-on-2. Bo and Dylan Samper. Dylan Samper looking for the hat trick as he goes toward the net. Bo goes off an Osseo Maple Grove defender's stick and just wide. I thought that might have gone in.
That could have gone in quick.
Dunbar pinches down from the blue line. Taps
Love
it
that
around
play.
the defender.
I like the way this kid plays.
Dunbar?
Riker Dunbar,
I
yeah.
had never heard the name before this weekend.
I hadn't either. He's a nice player. Nice play there.
Maybe the Sampers showed up at a Mahtomedi youth basketball event and said, hey, kid, can you skate? Cool. You want to play Pee Wee AA for one of the best programs in the state?
We got you.
The final 5 seconds will tick off
then
here.
He finds himself in a Jesse Samper clinic, and the rest is history.
Well, the second period's history. 4-2 Mahtomedi leads Osseo Maple Grove. The final 14 coming up in 60 seconds.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Welcome back for the third period. The orange bracket, final 14 minutes on the board. Mahtomedi leading Osseo Maple Grove 4-2 through 2 periods of play.
Was that recorded? Hopefully that was recorded. Peter just machine gunned the word Justin for like 15 seconds.
I'll do it while we're live. I don't care. Do it live.
That was funny.
Bill O'Reilly, what a buffoon. There's a shot fanned on, rebound in front.
Chance.
Oh, another chance. That goes wide.
You know, I've proclaimed this period, if the parents aren't going to get into it, I will.
Okay, you're just going to start screaming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
During the game. I'm going to overdo it. Just so if anyone was he kidding or is he serious? I'm going to get into it.
You should start a Let's Go Zephyrs chant. Here's a chance for one of the Sampairs. He's in and he scores! 5-hole for Landon Sampair. The score is now, 5-2 Zephyrs.
And the golf claps rain down.
I think I just saw a parent check their watch, and they're thinking if we go to running time, we can be home by the time the 3:25 game starts.
And the golf claps come pouring down on that one. The Maple Grove parents are checking for a tee time at Rush Creek.
Nah, they seem more like Top Golf folks to me.
Maybe.
Yeah. I would rather go to Top Golf. You ever been to Top Golf?
I have.
It's actually fun.
It is. Yeah. Especially if you know how to golf.
And the food is, wildly
Really
overpriced.
Yeah,
but,
I was going to say.
So another nice play for a Sampair child. They'll be
beautiful play.
Going home with a stacked stat sheet as a shot from Kranz rolls over the net.
I think it's safe to say that Landon, a.k.a. Lance, will be on the all-tournament team.
Yeah, eventually. Once we figure all that out. Dunbar stiff arms a defender away, down to his knees, tries a centering pass. That gets
pretty athletic
intercepted. It is an athletic play. It's why I think they found him at a Mahtomedi youth basketball game.
So he's good.
A very good player. Might have to Google Riker Dunbar. Of course, once I do, it'll pop up. Oh, he played in the Lumberjack Cup.
Right.
Oh, he played in the Scortacular.
I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now and see if he... Or maybe...
Oh, my!
What?
Grady Kranz dumping the puck in off the glass. It hits a weird part of the stanchion and is all of a sudden heading for the Mahtomedi goal. Good for Brandon Wright, keeping an eye on that. Who designed this?
I don't know.
What is this? It's like an Andrew Lloyd Webber building. The Zephyrs trying to chip the puck out of the zone. A little spin move there from one of the bows. The puck ends up on an Osseo Maple Grove stick, and Osseo Maple Grove's Finn Starkey will draw a penalty. Dylan Sampair takes offense to that.
He played last year for Riker did for the Mahtomedi Blue.
Nice to see the pipeline strong. Dylan Sampair not pleased with Finn Starkey for drawing that penalty. Starkey with the very subtle pull the elbow down and hold on to the stick a little bit. Draws a hooking call. So a chance for Osseo Maple Grove to get back into this one, down 5-2 to Mahtomedi. We'll see if the Leaf Birds can capitalize. Their shot goes off a glove and trickles wide.
Uncle Brandon talking to Dylan right now.
Well, Dylan got into penalty trouble last night. Saw he picked up a couple of late penalties, and the USA Hockey rule, it's not 5 minors in a game anymore. It's 4 minors in a game. It gets you booted out of the current game and the next one. So mind your trips and hooks. Dunbar tries a shot, and that trickles just wide.
That rule came into play last night for Owen Conrad for the Black Bracket Championship. He will be out. He had his 4th penalty late in the game. Did you know he got all of his penalties in the 3rd period?
I did. I watched him pick up his last 2 on the same play.
Here's an interesting thing that Tony Lance said. Our YHH chief of officials suggested that we in our future tournaments go to a 3-penalty ejection. Now you're going to say that's stupid, Tony. Go ahead, throw it down. Oh, here we go.
Chance for the Leafbird shooting. Big save by Wright. Bouncing puck in front, Kranz. He rotates toward the boards and then backhands it up to the blue line. That's a long shot. Comes very close to hitting the glass right in front of Matt Jasper. A highly talented photographer and videographer. All those pretty little highlight videos you see, Matt is responsible for the bulk of those.
I don't know what he's doing right now. He's got his phone out or something.
He does. I don't know. It's Jasper. I'm going to trust him.
It'll be good, whatever it is.
He could be standing there with a film camera and a phonograph and a tin can, and I would think, okay, yeah, he's got an idea.
Yeah. I just get a feeling, isn't like, even his eggs taste better, right? Like everything he does is good. Right? Isn't one of those people like, oh yeah, this is great. Your coffee, what is this? Sanka? Oh, it's amazing.
Ew.
See my point?
Would you do that?
Like he could make anything taste good or look good. We're going to get back to that 3-penalty thing next.
I'm curious. I want to know what his rationale is. We'll wait for a break in the action, though. Dylan Samper back out on the ice. Loses the handle there. Tempelis backhands it ahead for Marshall. Marshall and Samper, the two forwards. Samper loses his stick. Turned and hammered near the boards. Cam Marshall trying to get it to the blue line, intercepted by a Leafbird. I can't remember which newspaper columnist used this line. It was somebody either from the Calgary Sun or the Toronto Globe and Mail. And he described an NHL game in a book that I read as having the intensity of an afternoon snooze on the couch. And right now, that's how I feel. All right, tell me about the 3 penalties.
So you go to 3 penalties, right? So Johnny or Jenny gets their 3rd penalty in the game, and they get ejected. Oh, my God, that's a terrible rule. What happens if little Johnny gets that 4th penalty? He's gone for not just that game, but the next game. It's preventing kids from missing their next game.
So it would be if you get 3 penalties, you're done for the rest of this game.
But the next game, you're back and you're alive. That's the theory on it.
I think that's fair.
I kind of like it.
I think that's fair. I thought last night that I don't know if Owen deserved to get booted from the game. I saw the play.
So. But he would have been gone from that game. He would have got his 3rd, and he would have been.
And he would have been done for the rest of the game. And sometimes I do like the fact that some referees.
Or had the referee called the unsportsmanlike, he would have gotten his 4th, and he would have been gone. I think he'd have been gone no matter what. It's not the Owen Conrad rule. It's the rule to prevent kids from missing. Because usually that 3rd penalty is going to come late in the 3rd. Right? And what we're doing is preventing him from missing the next game.
But the risk you run, though, is that somebody gets a ticky-tack tripping call and then a hooking call hauling somebody down on a breakaway, and then they're 1 penalty away from being kicked out of the game.
Yeah, I know. I think it changes how they play the game then.
I think it does, too. I do like the fact that sometimes during the summer, I know we have officials who will assess I can't remember what the specific term.
Minor. We do a double minor.
But when they send the kid off, if it's late in the 3rd period, like, here's your 10-minute misconduct, go cool down, you can come back and play in your next game.
Yep.
But sometimes a kid just needs a little time to himself.
It's a timeout.
Timeout. I don't think either coach is going to use a timeout in this game.
No.
Dunbar, hair flapping in the wind behind him. He dances around Rader before he's bumped out of the way by Kranz. Zach Martin putting on the brakes, reversing ice, getting it to Luca Macchi. Comes all the way over to Kranz. Kranz tosses it toward the Mahtomedi goal, knocked away by Wright. Brandon Wright is going to end up with 30 saves today.
Yeah, and
I haven't
noticed the 2 goals they scored were right in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. In front, shooting! That goes off the post.
Great pass there.
A nice little, maybe we're seeing some signs of life from Osseo Grove. Shooting and a glove save by Brandon Wright. I'll remember that one. Still staring at the Vikings game.
Cardinals first and 10 at their own 38, down 7-3 with 3:09 to go in the first quarter.
You know what's sad? I need this to be a high-scoring game.
Uh-oh. Fantasy football.
Yep. I want to see 50-49 Vikings.
It's been that way with these two teams the last few times they've gotten together.
Shot, toe save by Wright. Brandon Wright up to 22 saves, 24 shots on goal for the Leaf Birds, 16 for the Zephyrs.
Oh, nice play.
Tapped ahead, and one of the Sam pairs was off to the races. Not anymore. Crans
went down.
You just call him Brandon?
What? Landon.
Oh. Brody Schlunt carrying it ahead for Mahtomedi. He throws it into the middle for Bo. Puck escapes Bo. 5:45 to go in the third period.
Nice reversal there.
Well, they lucked out, and the puck rolled along the railing for a little while. Here's a chance for Mahtomedi. Bo picks off a pass. He's got Schlunt over to Schlunt. Schlunt trying a little between the legs action there. Now here's Dylan Samper. Samper over to Bo. Bo shooting. Save made by Knapp.
If the game ended now, who would be your player of the game? We don't dare go back and do a reunion tour with the Samper cousins, do we?
No.
I feel like that's forcing it too much.
I couldn't tell you. I'm going to wait until the end of the game before we make a decision.
Oh, so 5 minutes left, and
I think Dunbar can make a case
I'm
for
thinking
it.
Dunbar, too.
I think
some new love, right?
I think in the war of statistical attrition, Brandon Wright is up there.
Yes.
21 saves so far.
Yep.
He's made a couple of nice ones. He had that big glove save just now. Both Sam pairs have played well today.
Yep. I think if the game ended now, I think it's Dunbar.
You think it's Dunbar? Okay.
Let's give the kid who was a PWB last year and really looks like a really nice PWAA player. I love that advancement, you know.
Yeah, I played PWB.
PWB 3.
No, just regular PWB. I was back in the Como area days where we had an A, 2 Bs, and 2 Cs.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was huge. Huge. Long shot from the top.
Here comes my boy.
Here comes Dunbar. Dunbar in his size 17 skates takes a long shot. That was never going on net. Starkey goes off his stick, gathered up by Samper. Now up to Marshall. Marshall's got Levine and Samper in the middle with him. Cam Marshall stops. Gives it back to Samper, who gives it back to Marshall. Marshall knocked down. Looked like it could have been from behind. If he was closer to the boards and it made a louder sound, I think he might have drawn a penalty there. 3:57 to go in the third period. 5-2 Mahtomedi.
What needs to be said?
It looks like a couple of parents are going out to start the car. I mean, they might pull up the steps right in front of the front door. Puck down. And in all fairness, I know we're having a little bit of fun with the more relaxed atmosphere here, but as I said before, when you're a program like Osseo Maple Grove and Mahtomedi, and you've got the talent and you've got the pedigree and you've got the team, it is a bit of a letdown and a buzzkill to not be playing in the Black Bracket Championship.
Right. They lost Friday night and come back and won 2 games yesterday.
Yep.
Let's highlight those 2 games. Osseo Maple Grove beat Centennial and White Bear. 2 good wins for them. And Centennial beat Hermantown. That's a good win.
Mahtomedi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mahtomedi beat Hermantown and Prior Lake.
Well, some good competition between these two.
All these teams, yeah.
Thankfully,
just games last night. I was watching that Andover Hermantown game. That's 2 good teams.
Those 2 good teams. Unfortunately, the game turned into a bit of a penalty fest, and holy cow.
That's a hat trick.
That is a hat trick right there for Dylan Samper. Another beautiful backhand shot. I wonder how often he works on that backhand
and
try.
I think we have our new interviewee. And
he's
if
making it
Landon
tough.
gets one, it's going to be hard not to.
He's making it tough.
to get the reunion tour going.
Yeah. You and your reunion tour.
Well, it is what it is, right?
I wonder what the Latin version of it is. What it is.
Carpe diem.
Let's seize the day.
Kind of same thing.
Oh my, no, it's not.
Seize the day is what it is.
Not even close.
I know.
The score now 6-2. Mahtomedi with 2:30
Don't be so literal, Peter.
to left in the third period. Don't be so what?
Literal.
Literal.
I was kidding. You're like my daughters. They don't get any of my jokes.
Brody Schlunt. Ices the
What is coming into the building? Is that garbage? Yes, garbage. I thought it might be food coming to Robin and Brad. That's a lot of food.
That would be trash.
Yep, that is.
I wonder if they picked up the Coors Light can that was left outside.
So White Claws, we see a lot.
Yeah.
They're just a lot. Parents are a little bit more bold these days than they were 10 years ago when the Big Pumpkin started.
Well, as long as it stays in the parking lot, I honestly couldn't care less. Samper into the middle looking for Levine. Puck goes behind him. As long as it stays in the parking lot and everybody's got a safe ride home, mazel tov.
Nice hands there.
Working his way towards the net, and it's taken right back by Tempelis. Long pass to Levine. Levine slips it through the skates of an Osseo Maple Grove defender, and it ends up on the stick of Finn Starkey. Starkey now taken away by Redpath.
I'm going to go downstairs and start orchestrating the pumpkin handoff.
All
Congratulations to Mahtomedi
I'll
on
polish
the
this off.
Orange Bracket Championship.
The Orange Bracket Championship, as Tony mentioned before, state champions have come out of this Orange Bracket. Big Pumpkin, one of the best barometers of talent in the Pee Wee AA sphere for the rest of the season. 70 seconds to go in the game. Here's our final minute call as Marshall chips it up looking for Dunbar. Dunbar couldn't hang on to it. Osseo Maple Grove will send it right back where it came from. Overskated by Marshall for the moment. Now the Leafbirds crayons. Ice getting nice and chewed up here late in the third period. Thankfully, we'll get a fresh ice cut before the Little Pumpkin Championship. And here's a chance for Bo. Bo stepping around a defender, but the long reach of the Leafbirds eliminates a scoring chance. Long shot by Dunbar. That goes wide. Bo chases it down on the right wall. There's a centering pass. It goes off Gobi Raiders' skate. Raider with both goals for Osseo Maple Grove scored early in the game, and since then it's been all Mahtomedi. There go the final seconds. The horn will sound. Congratulations to the Mahtomedi Zephyrs, a 6-2 win over Osseo Maple Grove. The Orange Bracket Championship being won by the Zephyrs.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the Leafbirds and the Zephyrs on a great Orange Championship game here at the 2022 Big Pumpkin.
The teams will shake hands and then line up on their respective blue lines for the trophy presentation. And with the hat trick, Dylan Samper ends up being the Lots of Matza player of the game. No shortage of Bernatello Foods coupons in the Samper family. They could eat for the rest of eternity on those coupons.
We would like to ask both teams to line up for the presentation of the pumpkin to the Mahtomedi Zephyrs. We'd like the Zephyrs to go up and receive their championship trophy.
You can tell how excited Mahtomedi is to claim that trophy by just how quickly they tried to get off the ice. I'd like to take a moment to thank our senior executive producer, Justin Moss, for being here, and the brains behind the whole organization, Mr. Greg Tinty, who's running around with a funny-looking camera. Nobody does it better than Greg and Justin. We couldn't do what we do without them. If I knew their addresses, I'd send them a Christmas card. Well, that'll wrap things up here. A 6-2 win for Mahtomedi over Osseo Maple Grove in the Orange Bracket Final. Don't go anywhere. We will be back as soon as we cut the ice and warm up with the Little Pumpkin Championship featuring White Bear Lake and Woodbury. Don't go anywhere. Bears, Predators, up next on YHH.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half-pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza